Hey guys, how are you? So I have two career prophetic messages that I was shown. I'm going to start with this one because it's a little bit longer. It's not that long, but it's a little bit longer than the other one. Okay, so in my prophetic dream last night, someone came to me and they were complaining about, they had this product. It was like some type of skin cream for the body. They had this product. It looked kind of like a brownish, honeyish kind of liquidy product, and it was leaking from their container when they got the supplies in. And they were showing it to me, and the jar had like a label that was just put on it, right? And she was complaining about how her supplier raised the price on the product. But this product was not something that she made from scratch. It was something that someone made for her, and she kind of just buys it and puts the label on it herself, right? And she was complaining about how they raised the prices for each one, and she's frustrated. And this is how I know God is using me, okay? Because I talked about this in an Encouragement Friday message the other day, where I said, be patient. That message, be patient. If this message is for you, watch the other message too. So when I spoke to her, I said, there's a reason why God did that. I don't know if you remember, but you may remember, if whoever you are, you may remember this dream, like if this is for you, but this may be a collective message for a lot of people, okay? But I literally said, I was like, God did that for a reason, because what you're doing is you're taking someone else's product and you're plastering your label on it, and it's not authentic. It's not your own. You know, a lot of people are going to have the same product as you. I said, don't you want to have something that's authentic? Don't you want to have something that's yours? Don't you want to have your own formula? You know what I mean? Don't you want to be in control of your own brand? You don't have to, if this person chooses to raise the price on the product, it's not going to affect you. If this person chooses to change the formula, it's not going to affect you. This is your brand we're talking about. You get where I'm coming from? You don't want to be depending on someone else's brand for it to be your brand, because all you're doing is putting a sticker on it. And that's what I was telling her in the dream. I was kind of just giving her some wisdom and saying, like, when you do that, it's not a brand that's going to last for a very long time, because eventually everyone's going to do the same thing. If you're going to take your time to do business, and you're going to go through all this late nights and all of that to do studying and getting research and shipping, if you're going to go through all that, you might as well make sure that it's authentic and that it is something that is yours. If you're going to go through all that, then you want to also make sure that you turn that into a legacy, something that's going to bring, that's going to help generations to come. What's the point of just putting your label on a brand and saying it's your own? Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's what I was explaining to her. And after I explained that to her, she was like, oh my gosh, Steph, like, you're right. You're right. I do want to have my own brand. I do want to take my time with this. I do want to, be honest and authentic about my business and stuff. And she decided to start creating her own formula, doing the research. I'm like, yeah, I know you're busy. I know it takes a lot of time to do that. But I told her in the dream, I'm like, I've done it myself. It took me a long time to birth my formula, but I did it. Right. And I told her that because of the time and the effort that I put in, and, allowing God to work with me with that, it's like, now I know that my formula is going to have a long time effects on people in a positive way. Right. So, and I know that every type of blessing I gain from it is authentic. I'm going to feel good about it. I'm not going to feel like I'm cheating anyone out, or, I'm being dishonest. Like, so I was telling her all this. And so with that being said, this message is for someone that wanted to start like some type of, it looked more like a wax, like, it looked like a wax, like something for the body. Like it was clear like honey. It looked like a wax, like body wax, right? Like your at-home wax kits. Let's just say that, at-home wax kits. So you know who you are. But I will say that I feel this message is going to be for a lot of people, because it's letting you guys know, like, I'm not knocking anyone's hustle if they want to like put their label on someone else's product and say it's theirs. I'm not going to judge you, but I am saying that if you are thinking about being a business owner and you want something long-term and you want to, have long-term benefits, it's better to be authentic and to create your own thing, so if they choose to change anything, it won't affect you. Do you get where I'm coming from? You have all the say when it comes to your product, when it comes to your brand, right? So that's just a lesson for a lot of you guys who are planning on doing that. And you know, the time and the research it's going to take will be worth it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I feel like this dream was a lesson for a lot of people, or is a lesson for a lot of people who have been thinking that, yeah, you may feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get fast cash quick and fast money quick, but at the end of the day, think of the long terms. You know, think of down the road. Think of, you know, it's like I said, if they change their formula in that wax kit, that may affect you later on. I mean, you get where I'm coming from? So, you know, you want to make everything your own. Have a say so in your, especially if you're going to put time and energy into it and dedication. You want to make sure you're putting it towards your own thing, right? And you'll appreciate it more. You know what I mean? So yeah. The other message is relating to a book. I know a lot of you guys, this is going to resonate with a lot of people. God showed me a book and he was like turning the pages. I didn't see what was written in it, but it looked like a book, like that was like somebody wants to write their story or put their story out, and to put your book out, whoever you are, to start writing your book, and not to hold off on it any longer. Okay, it's very important. Because your book is going to change the world. It's going to change a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people too. So I know there's been people who've been either procrastinating or holding off on it, or just being afraid to talk about their story. But God showed me a book and he showed me the pages. There's nothing really written in the pages. So he was saying that this person needs to get started on their book. Okay. Love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.